We'll go for next problem. So here one more I want to say you is okay. So what is how do you will calculate the shareholders fund? Okay, shareholders fund is having the amount of the equity share, preference share, the profit and reserves, and the next one is the some kinds of the current cost reserves. Okay, so once again I repeat, your shareholders fund is having the five contents or the five items: equity share, preference share, profit, reserves, maybe general reserve or special reserve, and the last one is the fifth one is the current cost reserve. Okay, in case of the second one, that is net borrowings, how do we calculate? So the net borrowings always hold the debenture, the loan, and the bank overdraft. Okay, some kinds of the provisions, okay, will be added in case of the our loan or the borrowings. So these three items will be giving you the borrowings, gross borrowings. So if we deducted cash in this gross borrowing, okay, we will get the net borrowing. Okay, in this problem, so let us solve the problem while you will come to know what can be the amount taken to calculate the shareholders fund and also the net borrowings. So before that calculation, let us see what the question is asked for. From the data below, calculate the gearing adjustment required under CCA method. Okay, they have given the items as convertible debenture, bank overdraft, cash, paid up share capital, reserves. So they have given opening stock and closing amount. Also they have given the some adjustment. Okay, depreciation adjustment, that is 100, cost of sales adjustment 40, monetary working capital adjustment 30, altogether 80. Okay, directly they have asked to calculate the gearing adjustment, right? Okay, so that for that we need our formula. What our formula is giving? Gearing adjustment equals to L divided by L plus S multiplied into A, right? So A is already, this is the A, that is adjustment. Adjustment is, this is a here. Okay, again the L is L means it is net borrowings, right? You do check your formula. L or B means it is net borrowings. Okay, so that we have to calculate now. And the next one is the shareholders fund. Okay, S means shareholders fund. Average shareholders fund and average net borrowings. Now we have to calculate. So let us solve the solution. Okay, so before we start the problem, so let us discuss. So the given items are, so which we take under the net borrowings and which we take under the shareholders. Okay, so here I have quoted. So the first is the borrowings we will calculate. The first one is debenture, next one is loan, next one is bank overdraft, some kinds of the provisions will be taken in case of the net borrowings, right? So these are the two figure, that is convertible debenture and bank overdraft are there. So the same will be taken in this amount. Okay, this two figure will give you the gross borrowings. If we deducted cash, so that amount we will get as the name net borrowings. Okay, let us discuss that one. And the next one is our share capital. The share capital holds the share equity share capital, preference share capital, profit and loss account, reserves and current cost reserve. Okay, so among us these five items only we have paid up share capital and reserve. The same figures we will take to calculate the shareholders fund. Okay, now let us solve the problem. To get the formula or to solve the formula, so here I will write the formula. What is that? Gearing adjustment equals to L divided by L plus S multiplied into A, right? So A is already given, that is 80 rupees. Okay, now we need to calculate L, that is net borrowings, and S as the shareholders fund. Okay, that's why I have took the first as the calculation of net borrowings. Okay, how do we calculate the net borrowings? As they have given in the same table, we will calculate the net borrowings. Okay, so I have took the 3 columns, so that is particulars, opening stock, closing stock. So I have given the 3 columns, particulars, opening stock, closing stock. Okay, so first I wrote the convertible debentures. So what is the opening stock amount? It is 200 and 240 in case of closing stock. Okay, next one, what is bank overdraft? It is 120 and it is 160. So make the total of these two. So add these two. So I got the 320 and 400 as the amount of gross borrowings. Okay, in this figure I am going to deduct the my cash prices. So that is 20 and 60. Okay, now I got 300 and this is 340 as the net borrowings. Okay, now what I need to calculate, it is a net borrowings in case of opening stock and closing stock, but I need to get the average value of the formula to calculate the with the gearing adjustment, right? So L andre enu, it is average net borrowings, but here we have the separate as the answer, right? So that's why I will go with the another one, that is to make the average. So just I will add the both the 300 and 340, and there are two figures, right? Just divide by the 2. So I will get the answer as 300 plus 340 divided by 2. So I will get the 320 as the average net borrowings. 320. Okay, so hope you understood the problem. Okay, next one we'll go for the second one, that is calculation of net shareholders fund. Okay, in case of calculation of net shareholders fund, only we left is these two. Already these two are already I took in the previous calculation, right? So only we now remained is paid up share capital and reserves. The same I have took here. So the paid up share capital in the opening was 300 and 400. Okay, so ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕೇಸ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ತಗೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಏನಿರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಸಮ್ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ನೆಗ್ಲಿಜೆನ್ಸಿ ಅಥವಾ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೇನೋ ಅವ್ರು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಲೈಕ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಪ್ರೊವಿಷನ್ ಆನ್ dividend or proposed dividend, those will not be taken into the any of the adjustment in case of gearing. Okay, so only the items what I told you. Okay, you do check the previous the talkings, so you will find out. So the net borrowings have the some particular items, and also the shareholders fund also have the some particular amounts. Okay, those only we have to take. Okay, so let us move on to the problem now. The shareholders capital is already we wrote. So the reserves is 100 and 160 in case. So we will just add those two. We'll get the shareholders fund for opening and closing stock. To get the average of shareholders fund, what we need to do? So we need to add those one, divide by 2. So because only there are two values, so we will get the value as 480, right? Value as 480. Okay, now we got the all the 3 L, S and A, right? Okay, now we will solve the gearing adjustment. Okay, so what is L? L is net borrowings as the average, that is 320 I took. So next one is L plus S means, so L is 320 plus S is 480. So what is A here? A is already given in the problem, that is 80. The same I will wrote here. Okay, now we will simplify the value. 320 divided by, we'll get the 800 multiplied into 80. Now again I will simplify 320 divided by 800. So I got 0.4 multiplied into 80. We'll get the rupees 32 is the gearing adjustment. Okay. So in case of depreciation adjustment, we got the 10 rupee, cost of sales 40 and monetary working capital as 30, right? Similarly, the gearing adjustment holds the rupees 32. So hope you understood the problem. So let us see the further more problems in the next videos.